Today we will talk about the first letter in the word NEWSTART, the letter N, and it stands for nutrition. Refueling the body is essential. Yes, we need energy to move, work, think, and thrive. But when food becomes the center of our existence, when every waking thought is about our next bite, we lose something far more precious than appetite. We begin to lose our health, and eventually, we exchange vitality for a small piece of real estate. Agree.
And welcome back to Nurtured Vitality, our go-to channel for health, for healing, and hope. I'm Jim Padilla, and today we're diving into something we do every single day: eating. But let me ask you first, are we eating to live or are we living to eat? Let's talk about nutrition, the first letter in our NEWSTART series, N for nutrition. Nutrition is more than just food. It's the fuel that allows us to live, grow, function, heal, and stay strong. When we eat right, we nourish ourselves, boost our immune system, and improve the quality of our life. But we cannot just talk about nutrition without also talking about malnutrition. Most people think that malnutrition only means lack of food, but that's not quite right. The word mal means bad. So whether you're not eating enough or you're eating too much, both are forms of malnutrition. Even overeating healthy food can be bad for us if it's not balanced. Now, how often should we eat? 3 times a day? 2? Some even practice intermittent fasting. Others say once a day is enough. Really? Once a day? Well, I've seen quite a few who eat only once a day, yet they're still obese. Let me tell you why. They wake up late. The earliest is 9 a.m. They start the day with a simple bread, toasted with butter and jam, or maybe a simple pandesal for Filipinos, followed by something heavier, or maybe just coffee or tea. But before they even finish the cup, they're already rummaging through the refrigerator. Then lunch arrives, and they're the first in line. Dessert follows, maybe apple crumble with custard or sometimes ice cream during summertime. Snacks like crisps are just waiting in the cupboard. Anytime from there, it's right in the mouth. Then they go for more. Hot drinks, cold drinks, junk snacks, all leading to dinner. While watching TV, pizza is ordered. While waiting for it, popcorn, of course, why not? Yes. Once a day, but non-stop, continuous. This isn't just about how often we eat. It's really about how and what we eat. When I think about the healthiest diet possible, I go back to the very beginning, the original diet. Let's review the original diet. Genesis 1:29, remember? It says there, Genesis 1:29 says, I give you every seed-bearing plant and every tree that has fruit with seed in it. They will be yours for food. That was God's first prescription. Fruits, vegetables, seeds and nuts, then grains as well. But today, processed foods, fast food, sugar-loaded snacks, salty crisps, heavily preserved meats. And when do we finally reach for fruits and vegetables? Only when we're already sick. Let's not wait until we're in the hospital bed to realize we should have chosen better. After the great flood in Noah's time, meat was allowed. But that was for emergency survival. There were no crops yet, no herbs, no fruits. Remember that clean animals were brought into the ark in 7 pairs because they're for emergency food and reproduction. Meat was never really meant to be our main diet. It was a temporary provision, an emergency diet. But today, meat has become the staple, and fruits and vegetables have become the emergency food. We've flipped the design, and we're paying the price with our health. Now, don't get me wrong, guys. I'm not forcing anyone into vegetarianism, not at all. But I am showing you the healthiest option, and that happens to be the original diet. It's not easy to eat right today. I get that. But maybe it's because we've forgotten the reason why we eat. Let's correct the mindset. Man should eat to live, not live to eat. Yes, we should satisfy our hunger. But let's be mindful of the nutrients we put in our mouth. Food is a tool for life, not just a source of pleasure. This is what nurtured vitality is all about. fueling life with purpose, and eating with wisdom. We need to know what we're eating and why. Here's a simple breakdown. Carbohydrates give us energy. Proteins build and repair tissues. Fats support brain and hormone functions. Vitamins and minerals regulate vital processes. But different people need different things. For the children and teens, they need more protein, calcium, and iron. Pregnant and lactating women, they need folate, protein, and DHA, which is crucial for brain and sight development. We'll talk more about that in our later episodes. Adults over 30, 40, or 50 years, they need more antioxidants and fiber because this is the age when we either reap or still sowing the seeds of chronic disease like cancer. Seniors need vitamin B12, calcium, and foods that support bones and digestion. And we must consider lifestyle too. Construction workers, farmers, delivery men, they need more calories and electrolytes. They sweat, they burn, they move. Office workers, they need only lighter meals or else they feel sluggish. And then they blame it for not having any coffee. So, whenever they get a chance, they drink more coffee. And then they struggle to sleep at night. Another problem, isn't it? Don't just eat what's in the fridge or what looks good at the market. Plan your meals. Meal planning helps you get the right ingredients for a balanced diet. It saves you money. It reduces food waste. It prevents impulse eating, and it supports long-term health. Plan with purpose. Cook with care. Eat with gratitude. Now, let's talk about something that ties all of it together. Temperance. Temperance, yes, we'll explore it more in episode 5. But for now, let's apply it to nutrition. Let's review temperance. Temperance is moderation in good things and abstinence from harmful things. Let's be real. Too much fruits is sugar overload. Too much nuts equals excess fats. Too much of anything, even good things, can harm the body. What about harmful foods? Like processed meats, soda, too much salt and sugar, deep fried foods. Now let me ask you, what happens if we remove temperance from our diet? In simple terms, let's take away letter T from our diet, from DIET. So diet minus T equals DIE. Exactly. Take away T from diet and we die. Let that sink in. Without temperance, we get overindulged, we get sick, and we lose our vitality. And here's a fact most people don't talk about. More people today die from eating too much than those who die from hunger. We will explore that more in later episodes. But it's something worth thinking right now. So here's your reminder. Eat with knowledge, plan with purpose, nourish your body, your mind, and your spirit. And here's a food for the thought for everyone. It's from 1 Corinthians 10:31. Therefore, whether you eat or drink, or whatever you do, do all to the glory of God. If you do this, or if you base your actions on this, you can never go wrong. This is Jim Padilla, and thank you for watching Nurtured Vitality. Let's eat to live, and not live to eat. See you in the next episode, where we will unlock another secret to a longer, healthier life. And don't forget to like, comment, and share this video with someone you care about. Bye for now. You don't need to overhaul everything at once. Start small. Replace one sugary snack with fruit. Drink more water. Eat mindfully. Remember, health isn't perfection, it's progress. Please don't forget to click like and subscribe as well. Also, please feel free to comment and share this video to anyone you care about. In our next episode, we will be discussing about letter E, which is exercise, another important aspect in our healthy living. Bye for now.